Welcome back, guys. We did arrive back down at the boat last night. It was very dark, but we got about 3 hours work done. So yes, quite happy with that. We need to do a few more things today. We've got today and tomorrow here, and then we're back at home. So let me show you what's been happening. So Ash, during the week, pulled the slabs up in that bay, so we're in the bathroom now, and he gave it a little bit of a scrape and put some rust inhibitor on. I'm not sure whether you can see down there, but that area there still looks a little bit rusty, so I'm going to give that another scrape, I think, this morning. Ash is at work. But it's not too bad everywhere else, and last night we managed to get the slabs down in this bay. The buggers to get up because the bays on here, I don't know whether you can see that, so the angle iron there is that tilted over, angled over, which is really good because it holds the slabs in, but when you're trying to get the slabs out, not so good. So I was going to scrape this and put some red oxide down on it this morning, but last night we discovered, and when I say we, Ash discovered that that bathroom wall is about 6 inches deep, and behind there is the original tiles. So we are thinking that today, possibly when he comes back from work this afternoon, going to take down that wall, and that will give us an extra 4 inch of floor space. 4 inch doesn't sound a lot, I know, but in such a tiny space, we'll take 4 inch all day long. So yeah, watch this space for that one. What's been happening in there? Not much in there, no change, but hopefully today or tomorrow I will get that roll of insulation there put down in the front, and it'll protect it a little bit. Last night we took the wood off there because Talon's going to be coming with, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, and extend that window. We'd like to get that done before it goes round and gets blasted and sealed, ready for winter. So that's what's happened in that part.
Removed the top board so Shay can address that with paint or stain or whatever she wants to do. And found out that this wall goes back 6 inches past the alarm.
I was smiling tablet. Yeah. Quite a mess in here. There's stuff everywhere. There's a pile for the fire. There's a pile of possible flooring that we think came out of the bedroom. We're not quite sure because it was piled up in here when we came to have a look, but that's a possible pile that's good. Insulation there ready cut for the bathroom. There's another pile of wood there. You know, Ash will know which wood is good, which wood is burnable. I don't know. I haven't got a clue, so I'm not touching that. So another one of my jobs is to sand these back. So these are these panels that are running down either side of the ceiling. This one is from the bedroom, so as you can see it's normal on the back, but it's been painted the pale pink on front. So while we're in a bit of a mess, need to get that off. I have done one, but it's left like all paint residue in the stain or in the grooves of the wood. So I'm going to try and get those out and see what colour I can get that back to. If we can lighten all of these panels up, even if it's a little bit, I'd like to do that because they are quite dark and shiny, a little bit dated. So here goes. Okay.
Take two. These are the daft outtakes, aren't they?
No, but this is staying in. I'm not going to edit that one out. Like, tablet off. Okay. Yep. Go.
Right then. When she stops coughing. So I've taken out the top board so that Shay can address that with either paint or stain for when we refit the bathroom. And realise there's nearly a 6-inch gap at the back there where, when they've fitted the shower, they put this wall in skew if. So I'm going to take this wall out, I'm going to move the shower across into the gunnels, which seems the obvious place to me. We'll have the shower rail there because neither of us are giants. Shay's a midget.
Oh. Oh.
And let's see what we can find. Let's take this off.
That's a good find. So that will add how much? 4 inch?
Yes.
More floor space into the bathroom area, which
It's a premium.
we know, yeah, we know 4 inch is not big, but we'll take 4 inch, won't we, darling?
Oh, you will.
So a good find. So the tiles that you was feeling behind there, they would have been put on originally.
Yep.
By David Thomas.
Yep.
Wow. So that in itself is going to be a really neat find then. Maybe they're going to be that nice that the keepers.
No, the 6x6 white tiles.
Oh, how do you know?
I pulled some out of the wall.
Oh. Okay. Maybe not a good find. freed it.
Reveals what we're covered up. That's how much extra space we gain.
And why do you think they put that false wall in?
So they get the shower in. Rather than put the shower there, like I will.
Not more screws.
On the table.
So this is the bathroom area. Done quite a lot this weekend. I'm just trying to pan around because I've just red oxide the floor. So that's the clarifier on the other side of the wall. That's where it's going to be staying, but the pipe work needs to come through into the bathroom area. That white pipe there is from the pump out toilet, so that needs to go and probably be welded over on the outside. Yeah, so there, obviously the switch that's in the shower area, that needs to be blanked off, and that wall under the gunnel needs to be built flush with the above. So what we're going to do is put the shower on this wall now, and it was on that one. So that's where Ash ripped an internal wall out that was at an angle that was going to cause us quite a lot of trouble to get a shower cubicle to fit because of the angle that it was on. But it was a false wall, and by pulling that out we've gained 4 inch of floor space, internal space, which is fantastic for not a brilliantly sized room. So we're mega happy with that. So all the original tiles have gone. The pipe work there need to be tidied up. So I have just scraped the floor and red oxide. Unfortunately we can't get to those tiles because they disappear under that wall there, but the flooring here wasn't megally rusty or damp or anything like that, so I think these 2 bays should be good. And then on this wall we're going to have quite a large work or surface area there, and the sink's going to go in this corner, and then possibly storage underneath, and then shower cubicle there, and compost. We're thinking compost toilet in that corner there. We have seen some really nice, I think called mermaid boards, to go on that wall and that wall, so watch this space for them. We're going to be putting a max air fan in there. So we are motorhomes really, and motorhomes have the max air fans in them. Not sure whether any narrowboaters have actually transferred the max air fan onto a narrowboat, but that's our intention there. So it's going to be a square unit that will draw out moisture, and obviously it's you can change it so that it pulls warm air in or cold air in, whichever season you're actually in. So we're hoping that that'll work really well there. So yeah, bathroom area, another one ticked for this weekend.
So for the last few nights I've been altering the rear cabin, raising the floor bed up 150mm to be able to produce storage which will be underneath the panels that you can see at the side of the radiator all the way around, and infilling the centre with a table that will also drop down to make a day bed or occasional bed for guests. So far it's coming out okay. So with the table down, this area will make a nice size occasional bed. The radiator will get raised up higher so we keep the toes warm. And overall, I think it's going to be a very useful little room.